What is up, guys? Same back again for a while. There's another live streaming another video, so animating some logos right now. Okay, so what's up, Roger? Good to see you, man. I know. Can you hear me? I swear, dude. Can you hear that? Or double it up? Oh, here we go. All right, is it good? I think it should be good. Based on what I'm seeing, I can't hear myself, but I can see that my audio is okay. Hard to listen. Was that because it was echoing? It should be good now, right? Let me know, Rosemary. So I can move forward. But okay, go. Huh? Not better? What? That's crazy. Well, like I said. Alright, can you guys hear me? I think you can, right? Yeah. Should be good. Anyways, let's go ahead and animate, okay? So while I got all my technical difficulties out the way, can you hear me now? What's up, Jake? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is the first time I've seen you on the live stream. Cool. Perfect. Thank you, Rajiri. I think it's because I use this microphone, and can you see it? Yeah. So I use this little guy, and I've recommended him a million times, but I think it's out of battery because for a long time I left it on. I just left the switch on, and it just died, and I think that's why. So I need to replace the battery. It's like one of those watch batteries, so I have to go get some. Okay, so let's do some animating together. I got Premiere Pro open. I think my configuration is a little weird. Oh, sweet, Jake. That's awesome, man. Good to see you all the way from India. That's crazy. Rajiri is here too. He's from Nepal. He's been around for a while, and he's definitely one of my favorite dudes online. I'm looking forward to meeting him someday. But that's so cool, man. Let me know what logos you guys want me to animate, because right now I want to just kind of explore a little bit. So let me pull this up. I just want to like find whatever logos that look like it would be cool to animate them, and then we'll just do them together. So I'm just gonna look at logos on Google and steal some and go from there. So I did this last time. I did Target and Pizza Hut and Apple. So maybe we can do some other ones. MasterCard might be cool, but it's kind of basic. It's like two circles that just go together. I guess we can make it cool. But yeah, Volkswagen, Nike might be interesting. I think it's better if I did that in After Effects though, since it's not a typical shape. But we're doing it in Premiere, so I want to be able to do some cool stuff. But let's just start with some basics. So I think, can I just open this? Is this, can I just download this? Man. Yeah, give me some logo suggestions if you guys can. Because I'm just picking right now. We can do Google. Google and Pepsi. Let's see. Is it a big one? Yeah. Go ahead and save that. Okay, and then we're going to just drag it into Premiere. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's make a new sequence. Let's go here. Oh, I don't have my presets anymore. I updated Premiere and I don't have my sequence preset, man. What is this nonsense? Alright, let's go in here. Go to custom. We'll do 60 frames. And then we'll do 1920 by 1080. Yada yada, rec 709. Okay. So now let's go ahead and pull this in. And this is definitely too big, so we're gonna set to frame size. Okay. So it auto scales it down. So I want to select one. So let's just do a basic logo. Let's do the Starbucks one. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna scoot that up. Slash above enter. Okay, here, let me turn on my keystrokes too, because I think that might be useful so you guys can follow my mouse around better. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Now we got the halo effect. Okay. So let's go ahead and do Starbucks. Let's do like a basic one, and then you guys can totally just put down in the chat which ones you want to see next, or if you have any ideas, like maybe like how you'd like to see something animate. Otherwise, you can just watch my brain come up with it. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna mask out the Starbucks one. So let's go ahead and drop down this opacity, and let's get this mask. I'm just gonna do a square around Starbucks, just so I can isolate it, right? Take down the feather. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to click on this anchor point. You see this guy right here? I'm just going to move this little crosshair and put it right in the center, or where I believe the center of the circle is. I think that's the center, right? Right at her chin? Probably right at the bottom of her chin. Yeah, right there. There we go. Okay. So now that I did that, that means that if I scale up, it scales from that anchor point, right? So let's go ahead. Rush here, okay. Trust my brain. See what happens, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Just scoot it over. And it doesn't look pretty, but that's because we need a white color matte. So let's go ahead and do a white color matte. Or we could just pull the white from the Starbucks background. Create a white color matte. Just ask me to create that white box here. And well, bam. Now I've got a white color matte behind our logo. Let's go ahead. Just trying to keep my eye. Open up this title safe thing. There we go. Now it's centered. Okay. Cool. So now I would like to have it pop. I want it to pop on screen, and then also to like go slow, like a slow zoom in, and then maybe like a fade off. So we're gonna do that. Hello, what's going on? Good to see you. Glad you guys are all here. We're gonna make Starbucks go crazy. We can also make it spin, right? Just have it spin like that. Oh, you could tell that I didn't pick the right center point because when I spin it, it wobbles. You know? Oh my gosh, I just did pottery class and I learned that you gotta avoid the wobble. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, but you're supposed to center the clay before you shape it, and I didn't center the clay. Okay, so let's start it from 0. 49.2 is where we want it. I'm actually going to make it 50. Okay. So that's where we want it, but I want to start at like tiny. So let's go 0. Okay. And then let's have it pop. Let's have it pop to, well, here, let's zoom in here. I'm going to go frame by frame. Okay. So let's go 1, 2. So after 2 frames, oh, it's at 60 frames per second. I forgot. So let's do like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 frames. And then we're going to make it go to 75. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20? Maybe 40. 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we're 40 frames over, and then we're going to go to 50. Okay. And so, but I want to ease into this. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like now. Okay. Bah. Okay, so just kind of, bah. Right? But it's kind of like, it's sharp edged, like the animation and how it moves is not like fluid. It's not natural. It's kind of like, it's like, you know? I don't want it to be like so straight on. So I want to use the ease out and ease in tools, right? So I'm going to do ease in and then ease in. Okay, so I just eased in all of them except for the first one. I did ease out right here. Ease out. Okay, so that's a little smoother, right? You see that? It's kind of like it has like a breath. It's like, right? So it's breathing. Okay, so once it does that, I actually want to speed it up. So let's go ahead and bring this keyframe down. Okay, so once it does that, then I want it to go to 60 over time. Okay. Oh, wait. Where did my 60 keyframe? Oh. This keyframe is 50. This keyframe is 60. So let's see this. Okay. But let's slow it down even more. So it pops on, and then it's a slow movement, okay? But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna have it move right away after the pop. I want it to kind of chill for a bit. So let's keep this at 50, and then I'll ease out. And then here, what I can do is I can hold this, I think, but also ease it in. There we go. How's this looking, guys? Okay, so we do a little zoom there, and then at the end of the zoom, go to this keyframe, cut it here, and then delete it, and let's do a fade off. Okay, maybe we could do a little rotation, just a small little rotation. I used to do this for the logos I worked on. Okay, so maybe we can do that and start at like -15. Yeah, look at that. See, it starts with a little, right? Yeah, and these ease ins just make everything look so much nicer. It doesn't look so blocky. It looks like it's actually like animate, right? Like robots are things that scare people because they don't have smooth movements. Robots are like, you know, they just kind of like, right? So it's like you can't really understand that it's just not familiar. Its movements aren't familiar. But if you see a robot that's designed to kind of move like a human, you'll see that their movements are kind of like not extremely motivated, not extremely intentional, but like kind of gradual. And it's, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to describe the ideal animation, right? Because if you make something look robotic, then it's jarring and people don't like it. But if you use ease in and ease out throughout your animations, whether it's having the logo slide on screen or even like a subscribe graphic sliding on screen, you want it to be eased in. You don't want it to just kind of like, wow, I'm here, because it's just kind of jarring and annoying. But if it kind of slowly goes on, people are like, oh, I like that because it's familiar. It makes sense. Okay, so we got Starbucks. It's got a slow zoom, and then it fades off. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. Circle logos are generally fairly easy. But let's see if there's... Let's try and do that 7-Eleven. Okay, so I'm going to hold Alt, drag this over. What we're going to do is we're going to reset all this animation. We're also going to reset the mask. Let's see if we can find... Where is that? That's 7-Eleven. I'm just kind of sliding the mask. There it is. Okay, so there's 7-Eleven. And then I'll just kind of scoot this over. But I also want that anchor point. Okay, so I'll put the anchor point. Get that title action safe again. Don't you guys love how like crude my adjustments are here? Just trying to pull these logos, but it works. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna add a vignette too. How should I do it? Adjustment layer, or I'll just do circle. Okay, so I'm gonna type in circle under effects, generate it, put it on top of the white color mat, and I am going to make it black. Blending mode normal. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna invert it. Make the circle about that big. Make it the width of the screen. I'm gonna hit that big feather, baby. Oh yeah, vignette. What's up, guys? We got a vignette. Now it looks pretty. Look at Starbucks. Surrounded by that vignette. Slowly zooming. Looking good. Okay, now we got 7-Eleven. Okay, so 7 and 11. There's 3 parts. So maybe I might be able to do something here. Might be a little complicated, but we're going to try. So I'm going to create 3 things for all 3 parts. I'm going to turn off the bottom 2 layers. And I'm just going to use this mask for this top layer. And I'm going to isolate this part of the 7, okay? So it's not going to be perfect, but it can work. I'm going to zoom in here, get 100%. So we can kind of hold Alt and create that Bezier curve that we love, that we all know and adore. Bezier curves and masks. Okay, so now we got that top part of the 7. Let me go ahead and turn that off, and I'm going to get... Oh, shoot, there's 4 points. Wait. Might be able to do 2 masks for the red part of the 7. Twirl it. You want me to twirl the 7-Eleven? Or do you mean twirl the Starbucks logo? So, yeah. Hope these are making sense, guys. And this inspires you to do your own. But let's see. Let's get this mask. Okay. So I want this here and this here. Oops, press spacebar, and then get the Bezier going. Okay, I don't want that one. Don't need it. Oops. And then, gosh, the controls are not like After Effects. In After Effects, you can hold spacebar and move the screen around. In this, you cannot. It is not a thing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's dusty. I swear. I'm not sick. I just have allergies to the dust. It's not exciting, but I'm good. No need to worry. Okay, so let's just kind of... Alright, so we got that. Can we also do another mask? Hold on. C, B. Do another mask. Can we set it to add? 7-Eleven. Bring all 4 points together. Okay. I can do both. Here we go. Should I do it as a 4-pointer? Yeah, I could do it as a 4-pointer. Okay. Good suggestion. I will put all 4 points together. Dust my house. I've dusted a couple times, but it just keeps coming. And I'm right next to this window, so that's probably why. This window has a bunch of dust right outside of it. I'm gonna have to do some deep cleaning. Okay. Okay, since I'm gonna do 4 points, let me duplicate. Okay, so this top one, don't want the bottom mask. This bottom one, I don't want the top mask. Okay, so got that. Alright, now I just need 11. So let's go ahead, snag that mask. Okay. Oh, turn that off. Isolating every single element. And that's what's key with animation too. You wanna make sure that you isolate every single element. Oops. In order to Dang it. I can't get this one. Oh, there we go. In order to make it possible... Dang, Bezier. Alright. In order to make it possible to animate. Because otherwise... your animation might look a little stale. But now that we have access to every element, it's pretty good. Okay, so now what's important is the anchor point. So let's go ahead and click motion. I want each anchor point. So the top one is for the middle of this. Okay, so let's just put that right there. The second one is for the middle of this. I don't even know what the middle of that is exactly. The third one is for the middle of this. It's a little easier. And then this one is for the middle of 11. Okay, cool. So now we've given ourselves ability to control each element of 711. So I can just kind of move this away. See what I'm saying? So what I want to do is hit the keyframe on position, because this is the position I want to preserve on each one, because I don't want to forget where it belongs, right? Because it needs to hit home to become the logo in the end. So I'm going to make sure we have those keyframes of its exact position, and then we're just going to kind of move it around. Oh, the vignette. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get this circle out of here. And let me do an adjustment layer. Right click. Oops. Right click. New item. Adjustment layer. Okay. Just going to pop this on top. Let me just kind of give us some more room here. And then put the vignette on. Right? Did it work? No? There we go. Okay. So we can just kind of move that over there. We can move this like up here. Oh shoot, this adjustment layer is lagging us. Come on now. Fine, I'll just do Lumetri color. So many ways to create a vignette, but it doesn't like that way. So Lumetri color, reset it, go to vignette, and just kind of pop it on. Okay. Move that over there. Let's move this, like, I don't know. Put it right there. And then 11, maybe. We'll just have it fade on. Okay. So these are all the starting points. Let's bring them all in. It's tough trying to manage. That's why it's a little easier to animate in After Effects, because you can see all the keyframes at once. Here, you have to click on each. You have to click on each thing in order to pull up the effect controls. But we're gonna do something cool. I have an idea. So this is what we got so far. See that? 11. Okay. The bottom one doesn't make sense because it crosses over the 11, right? Doesn't really look good. But everything else looks pretty solid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is something that's actually pretty cool. So the bottom one, was it this one? Yeah. So the bottom one, you could see the path, right? Comes in the corners. Okay, I could do that. But you could see the path, and what you can do with this path is just something so cool. And when I was working on the movie, this movie that I've mentioned a few times in the past, it was a Screenlife film. So basically, I had to create every window from scratch and put it like, if you guys have seen the movie Searching or Liked or any movie by Basilevs, which is pretty famous in Russia, they do a lot of films where it's based on a computer screen. So you see all the windows open, and the movie is surrounded by like a drama that includes clicking around Facebook, opening up FaceTime, doing all these things that people do on computers because human beings are familiar with computers now. So we can watch someone do something dramatic on a computer, and you can make a movie out of it. And so I was working on one of those, and I had to move the mouse around. And one way I made the mouse look a little more realistic and cooler is by using these curves. Okay, so we see the curve, and we see the path that it takes. And we could see it because we selected the motion of this clip. So we specifically selected motion up here in the top left. So now I'm going to go ahead and click these little tiny Bezier lines. If you can see them, maybe I can zoom in. Okay, so you can see these Bezier lines. I'm just going to click and pull this, and look at that. It shifts the curve. It shifts the path, right? It knows where it belongs, but it shifts it. You see that? And so the dotted lines spreading out is how it moves over time. Okay, so when the dotted lines are more spread out like that, that means that it's slower. Okay, so it's like, you know, or I mean, it means it's faster. It moves faster along the timeline, and it's basically represents like every frame that it goes over. So now that I've done that, let's see what it does. Look at that, baby. Let's go. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull it in because it goes off screen a little bit. But yeah, and then we can also do it. I think I want to keep 11 the same. I'm just going to fade it on. 11. I'm going to start it later. Yeah. Okay. So now let's do these two. Okay, so this one just comes from the top, but I kind of wanted to do something crazy, you know. Let's go over here, and we're gonna do the other one. We're gonna make this do one of these crazy moves. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me ease in. I'm gonna do an ease in, and ease in on all the ones when it lands. Okay, so that you know what I was talking about looks more animate. Okay, and then also ease in here. So let's see. Wow, looks pretty good. The only thing is, when it's moving around like that, see the orange one? It's just kind of dipping, dip. It's not ideal. Okay, I think I also want to fade these on. That'd be cooler. Let's see. Oh, I can do one at a time. Oh my gosh, so smart. So smarticles. Oh, that's so exciting. 7-Eleven. They gotta reach out to me so they can pull this logo animation. It's so nonsensical. It's literally just the pieces. I can start rotating them now. So let's do some rotating. Okay. Maybe we can start. Okay, wait. Let's try this. Oh yeah, how about it? Okay, wait. I'm gonna make it do a few flips. Start it like, oh yeah. Oh, it's spinning. Look at that. Okay, and then this one we could do the same, but I'm gonna do it like. Wait. Oh yeah. Ease in there. Amazing. Look at that. It's spinning. That one's moving. The other one is... What's the other one doing? I think I want to have the other one like... Rotate. Pause. And then maybe rotate back. I'm gonna do auto Bezier. Look at that. So goofy. Okay, hold on. He's in. What do you guys think? Hold on. I want this to come in later. Because no one knows what it is. Literally, how can you know what that logo is until it comes together? You have no idea. Okay, so this is Starbucks. Ugh. And then we have 7-Eleven. It's ridiculous. Okay, but like I'm doing these ridiculous things so you guys can do it for your own logo, right? And now what we can also do, we can do another adjustment layer. Okay, so I'm gonna pull adjustment layer in again. And over time, we're going to use the transform effect. Okay, so I'm gonna drop transform in there. And over time, I'm gonna have it scale up. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so it's scaling. Oh, it's not centered though. Go to center the biscuit. Looks pretty good. 7-Eleven is a quick stop. Make it go fast. Oh, I can definitely make it go faster. All right, so if the animation is going too slow, guys, what you can do, you can press the right stretch tool, and you can just drag it in, and what it's going to do is it's going to make all those keyframes go even faster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just pull these in. Here we go. Oh, speedy. Oh, well, 7-Eleven kind of needs to pop on sooner. Bam. Look at that. Yeah, do you, Raju, when you look at this collection of shapes, do you think it's going to be 7-Eleven? That's the real question. And if I've accomplished that, then I have officially stayed in line with their branding, okay? I don't think I've accomplished that. Okay? So yeah, this is what we can do. What other logos have we got? We got maybe we'll do one more. Wikipedia. That'd be cool to get all the puzzle pieces, but they're, it's not easy shapes. It's hard to mask around all those. It would take a while. Google is possible. We can get all those, but Google already has an animation where it starts at the top of the G in the red, and then everything just kind of like bleeds out, and the colors just kind of appear and create the G. The London Olympics. Pepsi one might be okay. But what can we do with that? See, in Premiere, it's tough to do custom shapes because, you know what? Because I know. Well, yeah, of course, Rajari. Of course, you could tell. I'm just trying to think. So the problem that I'm having is the 7-Eleven one was fun. Okay, this is fun because I could rip the whole thing apart. Why did it? I don't want it to do that. It's whatever. But yeah, it was fun because I could rip it apart and make it go crazy. Now I can do the same with Pepsi, but Pepsi has two pieces, and like, it just looks ridiculous because you got two giant things. Now, and when you think of the Pepsi, it's supposed to be a ball, right? It's not supposed to be like pieces. 7-Eleven looks like pieces because it's a 7, and so it's just kind of, you can cut it out and put it together. The Pepsi is like a ball, so I want like a spherical inspired animation. Now all I can really do is spin it, but spinning looks tacky. And I think ideally I would like to reveal it. Can I reveal it? I guess I could. Bleed in or fade? I mean, a bleed in or fade in could work, but let's just see where we go. Okay, so I'm gonna click up here, click over here, do a little Bezier. Okay, and we're just gonna click back. There we go. So we'll just do the Bezier, get that circle. I don't need this one. Can I delete this? Dang it. Do I need 3 points? I guess I need 3 points. Alright. Okay, so get the motion, put the anchor point, gradation. Put this back in the middle, get that title action safe. Just kind of like eyeball it here. I can add music for sure. We can do sound effects. Make it bounce. We can make it bounce. You want a bouncy Pepsi logo? Let's try it. We can do the whole that's a good idea. I'll do that. Good suggestion. Okay. So I want to preserve where it's supposed to be. And I'm gonna have it scale up too. So let's just put it over here. And let's have it go like creating the bounce animation is gonna be tough in Premiere, but we can do it. Just gonna make it small. Okay. Wait. Got this. Got this. Go here, and then it's gonna go here. You know, it's got to have a high bounce, right? Because gravity. Because gravity. Right? Like someone dropped it in. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So I'm gonna have a bounce button. It does make you bounce with energy. Love it. Okay, how does this look for now? Oh. Alright. What if these three were auto Beziers? It's kind of a tight curve. How about ease outs? It like slows down the bounce. It's not realistic. Okay, but continuous? Look at that. It's such a sharp bounce. It's because of these curves. See that? You just gotta flatten them. Looks like a volleyball. Okay, I'm gonna have to rotate it a little bit too. So let's get this. Let's ease in there. See, it's gotta. Oh, okay. Ah, the bounce just looks so bad. Okay, I promise we're gonna fix it. Here we go. I think it's because of these curves. Yeah. That's what it is, guys. Oops. Nope. Not what I want. Nope. Oh, this is complex. Make it so complex. Okay, and then the top parts. Right click these, and let's do the auto bezier too. Or maybe I'll do even. Oh my gosh. It's almost there. We can do it. It's just not easy. What do you guys think? I think the last ones are a little too slow. It needs more hang time. Like continuous bezier. Ooh, continuous. Oh, that looks so much better. Wow, look at that. Oh, it just looks a little weird right here. Yeah, because of the angle. Okay, wait. Because the bounces have to get shorter. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah. How about this, guys? Roll off the page. I'm gonna roll it off the page now, huh? Okie doke. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Off the page. Look at that. Alright, what do you guys think? Made the Pepsi logo bounce and roll off the page. Thank you for the suggestions, because I think this worked out pretty well, actually. Let me kind of scoot them all together so we can play all three. Let's see. Well, hold on, let me fade this in too. There's Starbucks. Hold on, get it on the loop. Okay. Alright, guys. So we created a few logos. We got Starbucks, we got 7-Eleven going crazy. And then go Pepsi. And there goes Pepsi just rolling off, right? Okay, so I hope this all made sense to you guys. I had fun making the 7-Eleven because it was a little ridiculous. And then also doing this Pepsi one, like, it turned out a little better than I thought. The bounce is actually a little more realistic. It was too robotic at the beginning. But it's pretty good now. Almost light. Oh, my computer's just being weird. But yeah, I'm happy that you guys joined me on this one. This one was fun. I hope you guys got some inspiration in some of these techniques. And you can create your own logos and just kind of have fun with it and just kind of make things on brand for you. Now, there's a lot of psychology that goes behind it, right? Like, Starbucks isn't necessarily going to want to just have a simple logo animation like that. It's just there's not enough thought put behind it. So they want something that's more like sophisticated or on brand, or maybe they don't even want an animation because they just don't want to tarnish their brand, or not tarnish, but just like adjust it in a way where it would just make things different. Because when you see the Pepsi logo spinning like that, you think about something completely different. You don't think Pepsi, right? Like you don't, it's just, it doesn't work. And sometimes I think I've seen Pepsi have their logo animated where it just kind of like sheens on, where it's like bright and it just kind of appears and it's shiny, and it's supposed to be like a shiny ball. And shine is usually refreshing because that's like, you know, the shine off of the condensation on your cup, right? It's shiny, and so that gives off the like subconscious effect that it's refreshing, and everyone likes, you know, when they drink something and it tastes good and it feels good and quenches their thirst, right? So Pepsi is trying to do that, but here it's just a matte logo, right? It's just pure red and pure blue with no shine, and we just made it roll and bounce. So they definitely, that's not really on brand for them. So, but it's important for you guys to know what options you have. So yeah, I hope this all makes sense, guys. This was fun. I want to do this again. And I'm glad you guys all joined and gave in your input. It's really cool. Maybe we'll do sound effects next time. Sound effects is always really fun. And just kind of like grabbing one effect and warping it to where it sounds like one that you made up yourself. So yeah. Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to learn more about animation, I have links down in the description for my free mini course. The second lesson in that mini course talks about logo animation and also making graphics. And I also have my other YouTube videos on animating graphics and making motion graphics, so you can check those out. They're just right on my channel. And then, yeah, with that, guys, please check out my course. I also have a brand new course called Zero to Hero Adobe Premiere Pro if you want to go from knowing nothing about Premiere to being really good at it, becoming a full Premiere Pro expert and turning into the video editor you've always wanted to be. That course will totally help you get there. And there's a free trial of it, and you get the first 2 modules, which is pretty cool. So check it out. And for now, I will see you guys later. All right, let me flip this on. Okay, peace out, guys.
Man, good.